Maybe everyone else locked themselves off in different ways. Maybe there's some kind of stasis to be had. There's more notes here. Mr. Mayor, at your behest, here is the information pertaining to the bleeder, its history, and some of the engineering behind it. So that's probably is that the thing that's going to kill everyone? The Bleeder project was designed and built at the request of Mayor Sims to collect and dissipate the ever-increasing power of the entire ecosystem. Major Sims was reluctant to allow the system to come to fruition, as he and others have had become suspicious of Mayor Farley's death. He believed that without knowing more precisely what would happen to the cell wall at fruition, it was ill-advised to allow it to possibly open, thus allowing what might be outside in and what might be inside out. The system has the capacity to throttle all 4 connected worlds. The idea, as you are well aware, is to suppress the ecosystem's power and thus inhibit full maturity of the tree. It was postulated, and since became apparent, that since suppression will keep whatever unknown maturity process from happening and grant us direct control over tree fruition. Can I rotate it? Nope. Page 2. Look at that. Oh, so that is that what that thing in the water is? The bleeder? It seems like it. The rate of dissipation is sensed and regulated automatically. The power is collected through Villian-engineered extruded cables that attach directly to the dome membrane. When the maximum power level is exceeded, the dissipation phase is triggered, creating an electrical charge, followed by a discharge into the water. Yep, that's totally what it is. Through electrolysis, an amount of hydrogen and oxygen is generated. We capture some of these elements for our own use, but the great majority is released into the atmosphere. This gassing might be a cause for concern, were it not for the ecosystem's ability to filter and maintain our atmosphere at near ideal levels. Excess H&O content and pressure generated by the process is rebalanced quickly by the membrane. As you know, we discourage swimming when the bleeder is operational. That's a big deal. So just to be clear, I'm trying to dissipate the ever-increasing power in the system of the entire ecosystem. Because they're generating power, they created the bleeder to equalize the power in the membrane, but then the membrane itself equalizes our atmosphere for us, I guess. What a bizarre system. Alright, well, we learned a little bit about whatever that thing is. Don't know what this deal is. Is this sphere also supposed to have a teleporter in it? I'm curious. A lot of weird little details everywhere. Am I missing anything in here? So people thought that John Farley they thought was assassinated after 3,000. You lasted 3,000. Oh, Carolyn Farley. She lasted no time at all. I think we've learned that AH equals a day. So Carolyn Farley lasted 30 days. That's kind of a big deal. Some of these, so if that person lasted 10,000 days, that's significantly longer. That's what, 30 years, I want to say? That's just like... I wonder what H means exactly. Some event happened. That person lasted about 2 years. Granted, we don't know how long a year is. Because we don't know how long days are compared to normal days back here on Earth, but it's at least some kind of time metric, and either way, it's probably safe to say that 30 is a short amount of time for your leader to be a leader. Let's go up first. I'm curious. We can't. Let's go down. I can't. Okay. How do I power you on? Teach me. Oh, grade 1. No, not so much. Alright. Something's got to govern how you work, right? Oh, it's probably over here. This is like the backside of the elevator, right? There's a vent. There's bolts. Can I unscrew the bolts? Just looking for some kind of switch or stabilizer. Or emergency brake. Oh, hey. That probably just calls the elevator, huh? So it would appear that you don't currently work, huh? No? Okay, well then, we've got to come up with a new plan of attack. I gained access to the tower, but what do I do from here? Hello, weird plane. Huh. Can I open the box? Alright. I think we need to reassess the situation, I guess. This door's open. But I need to get under here, and that's not currently happening. Crap. Let's try doing a quick check in case of new dialogue. So I've made progress one way or another.
You ain't got the horse sense to get all the trees and roots connected. And my battery. I might as well go boil my sugar.
Aww, I thought I connected your battery. You ain't happy about that much? Sorry, it's not easy to get in there. This is interesting to me, so... I don't know if it means anything, but this guy we teleported into the house with, the button's on the back. That's interesting, right? That means if I warped it back, I'd be behind the wall that I was trapped on this side of before. I'm just curious to see if that affects something, being on this side of the wall. I guess we'll see. So this should take me over by the red laser. I'm just curious if there's a significance to the location of that button. Yeah. So now I'm behind it. Oh. Well, this may have not accomplished anything then. It's almost like a trap to stop you from going back the same way. Because you actually just can't get anything done here. You're trapped inside this tunnel. That's strange. Alright. This doesn't seem to accomplish much. I can't pry myself out of here or anything. Alright, going on back. So I can't click on it to show you, frustratingly. It won't bring up this one over here. But the bottom of that compass that we were looking at said New York. So the logical place to go from there is right back here to the weird wall of license plates we had. There's New York. Is there anything else applicable? Texas, Florida, Missouri, Montana, Ohio, Washington, Rhode Island, California. And there was one on his desk that was from Iowa. I think that one actually does come up when I click on it, but like the next one over. There we go. There's Iowa right there. DC TD. So, New York. It's 4H1693. 4H1693. The question is, where exactly am I trying to type that in? Can't even put letters on you in the first place, right? Yeah. 4H1693. Where would I type a password that long? There was a second panel next to the in the room with the elevator and everything. There was one panel on the outside when I came in, then there was another one on the back side of the door. I assumed it was a security thing, but maybe I could use that to type the opposite. The issue is it's just so many digits. Alright, I gotta rack my brain for a little bit because I need to figure out where would I put a password in that long? How many loose ends do we have hanging password-wise? Oh my god. This thing works. This thing moves. Could that... Alright, let's review the photos. 4H1693. Maybe I can make this work? How do I cancel it in case one of them was wrong? Go 0, I guess? Okay, so... 4H1693. Well, that didn't do shit. Did I do it right? 4H1693. Can I pull something to cancel my previous actions? Try it again. 4H 1693. Huh. Well, we're taking a picture of you anyway, because that's clearly for something. Do I know any other codes? I'll keep this place in mind if I find another code. Wait. Other codes. They said it was the... They said it was the discretion of the mayor. 48DCTD. 48DCTD. Nah. If that thing does anything, then I'm probably not using it for the right thing. Still, you gotta keep this in mind as a potential thing that might be used for a puzzle. The fact that it moves like that. That seems awfully important. I don't think I've tried this wall yet. There's the front gate that I had to open before. There's this whole wall I don't think I've walked into yet. Where's that? Oh, it takes me to that wall where this guy is shining his laser. Looks like it defaulted back to shining on the ground after a while. This whole wall leads back to there. Just the entire wall? Alright, that's one more connection learned. Opposite sides of the map are the red gate and the place I had to shine my light on. Actually, I think that's where I shone my light to get on up here in the first place. At this point, I want to fiddle around with this guy again and try to figure out how to open it, or close it specifically. Because getting behind it is no longer a task that matters anymore. I haven't used this path in a while now, because the other paths are all pretty convenient at this point. But, if I can close it, I can get across to that. But also, now that I can teleport to the top, I can now walk across this if it was closed. So I very much would like it to be closed again. So based on that, let's try reversing which one is down from last time, and see if it'll turn back. Oh yeah, there we go. So now I can walk across the top. Let's see if I can do anything here, though. Nah, it's just straight up locked. There's a latch behind it somewhere. Alright. Well, now I know how to get up top of there, though. I just need to teleport at the right spot, and we'll be right back to there. But this time, I'll be able to walk across it. Here we are. We've returned. Now let's see about walking across this thing. It's one of the only chunks of map I haven't discovered yet. So maybe we'll see a keypad for this guy? Tell me I can knock this thing down. Does it happen if I pull this? Yeah! An additional entry point location. Yeah, we've had full access to this spot before, we just didn't have you lowered yet. Cool. So another shortcut's added. There's the power lines. Just want to figure out how to make the tree work. Or even arrive at it. I can't open the door till I get underground. Hello, oh yeah, the other side of the tower. This could be important. Hello. Hello. Wait, that's a phone control, just like the one I did a moment ago, actually. And there it is down there. Okay, let's figure out how to power you up then, right? Is it just that control specifically? Or is there an on button first? No? Okay. Let's bring back up the license plate. Which is here. There we go. 0H1693. Figuring out the H is going to be a problem. I mean, sorry, 4H1693. 1, 2, 3. Oh no, it was just 4 twice. We learned that from the other one. That might be why it exists, actually. 4, 4, 6, iron 1, 6, 9, 3. There we go. Nailed it. It's even ringing. Does the button work now? Aha! Do I have full access to you now? Can I go up? Oh yeah. What a weird place to hide it. So I was on the right track, I just found the wrong phone. I wonder if that phone existed just to help you figure out how to translate letters into numbers. Because there was a letter on the license plate. That is a full-on... That is a modern-day flat screen straight out of Best Buy, and that is not. It's not what I expected to see up here. That's a video feed of the garage. Hunrath, Murray, Mofing, Kaptar. All of them are set to 0, whatever they mean. There's 4 lights. There's 4 lights and 4 numbers. All of them are currently in their normal state, but the Mofing one's light is shattered. As if to indicate something bad, because the Mofings are the ones that we're supposed to be have gone to war with, I believe. There's a tree down there. Alright, we've risen to the top at long last. This is our view of everything from above. With this kind of view, the place outside of our canyon looks... It's almost as big of the horizon as the actual land we're exploring. Can I click on you? Might not be interactive. Maybe something else turns it on. That might just call the elevator to where you are. Wow. How's that for your breathtaking alien landscape, huh? You can see everything from up here. Oh. So this must be what runs the bleeder. I don't think you necessarily pump it. Wonder if it even functions anymore. You can see it's actually hooked up to the... It's hooked up to the bubble, just like it was supposed to dissipate power. So they had control of it all the way up here. Is that a button? That's just a light, huh? For the alarm? This is all weird. Alright, let's try going down then. That was my original goal was to go underground so we can get to the opening of the tree. Here we are. Next stop's probably the mayor's house. Yep, and then below. We just keep finding new places to go, huh? What are you saying? Worksheet, multi-purpose Villian control panel interface. This is the control panel that the Villians have supplied for our use. Although there are, they're able to control their systems via vocalization, they have provided these control panels, blah blah blah. Base 4, it's the same one we saw before. Oh, but we learned that that is 1, that's 5, that's 18, and that's 158. Let's try to take a picture of it real quick. Even though they don't really help us because it tries to put it down when I do that. Still seems worth trying. So somebody was staying down here. Almost seems like a bug-out shelter. They have a toilet. So I wonder if those numbers in particular actually mean something. There's some pressed shirts up here. Can I close it or open it or anything? And there's a record. And as usual, the cranks got mixed reactions to the mouse input. Oh, god damn it. I'm trying to go in one direction. It just doesn't always react the same way. Oh, it's a binary state, isn't it? I thought I was supposed to crank it. Kind of wonder if it might be music from an old Myst game or not. I wouldn't be able to recognize it. Here we are. What we came for. Ta-da! We have access to the tree. All that work to get to the tree. It feels trivial at first, but I'm sure it's actually a really big deal. I mean, it's the portals. It may have been even their undoing. So at the beginning, I was like, why is this hard to get to the tree? But by later points of the game, it was definitely a moment of like, oh, this is actually a super important location. And it makes sense for them to try to lock it up. Here we are. We're inside the chamber with the tree now. Is the backside of this just a portal? Oh, wow. Whoa, it goes way down there. Okay. Nothing else in here, really? Alright, let's go have our Nightmare Before Christmas moment. I think I'm already pumping water down here. I think I fixed that already. But I'm not really sure. Couldn't see its results before. That next piece of hose looks strange. I feel like I'm about to beat down an illusory wall and find my way into the dust area. Sorry, the ash lake. Well, this is new. Oh, and we're loading in. Well, the shard. This seriously looks like the dark crystal hanging over the pit, and like somewhere down there inside the pit, they're taking small creatures and drinking their essence to fuel their Skeksis immortality. Hello, blue thread. From here, it kind of looks like sap, I suppose. What? What? Hello, Cosmos. Can you just walk through these? Can I not? Maybe we have to actually turn... Maybe that's the issue, is that none of them are working because the tree's in trouble right now. So I take it those are the portals to the 3 other worlds. Well, that's a freaky visual. The transition between the two especially. Where this whole room doesn't seem to exist from their perspective. There's a voltage to this thing, huh? Is that a switch? It is a switch. Can't use it though. Here comes the water. Can it overfill? Or is it just gonna stop when it's full? It just stops when it's full. Oh, look at these. What's the voltage look like? It's rising. Steadily. Very steadily. Am I supposed to be solving a puzzle or waiting, is the question. I don't know how I'd connect all the roots. They seem connected to me. I think the music is rising. Oh. You're a portal now. Oh, what if that's my time limit to connect them and maybe I have to go into each portal? Let's try one. I'll just try green. Go, go, green. Doesn't work. That's somebody else's tree, though, in there. Maybe it's a work in progress. Maybe I just wait for it to fully charge. Does the switch work? I wonder if the switch is supposed to work or if it's like a breaker. Red portal. Is this working as intended? Oh, that one's not hooked up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe there's nothing that's supposed to be hooked up to it. Here's a blue one. Doesn't work either. Are we missing something? No, the brown one's going down from above. All the way from above. Everything's glowing all the way through. Oh. We're getting wobbly noises now. It's going up to 10. I don't know if I should be waiting. The portals definitely don't work. So I'm inclined to think that it's supposed to max out. Maybe I should just go talk to the guy outside. I don't know, I don't see anything to interact with necessarily. What's that? It almost looks like a phone goes there. You know what? I've waited this long, I might as well just wait the rest of it out. Well, that's rather anticlimactic. It just kind of reset at some point. Alright, well then. Going back to the guy in the vault it is. This is a hell of a weird mystery to just encounter and then be like, yeah, we're just gonna walk out of here now. Look at these roots. Look at this visual. And look at the loading. I'm stuck. It's loading. It admittedly has to load probably the entire Earth area from scratch. Here we go. We can continue now. Gotta see what this whole tree looks like from the outside, right? Oh. Oh, you can see a shimmer. It's definitely there, but not as dramatic as it is on the inside. Look at that view. Alright. Hey, mister, I got some news. Oh, hitching again. It definitely struggles a bit whenever you go into new areas, or whenever you're moving fast enough that it probably has to load something. But we've got news finally. As far as I can tell, I've done the thing you wanted, which is that I got to the tree and I hooked up the things. Unless you meant more than just whatever's happening right now. I feel like I've accomplished enough for you to give me a little bit more direction, perhaps. But maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm wrong. Really, I'm just clinging to this guy because I like having access to a person that'll talk to me in this game. So inherently, I want to come back and talk to him regularly.
Making progress. It's nice not having to do all this myself. You can just keep connecting all the trees, all the roots. I gotta finish the plates around the tree. I'll get them connected to my battery. If you ain't already done so, I need that battery cable plugged in. Remember, everything connected.
He keeps saying over and over again, if you haven't already connected yet. But can he not tell? That seems weird to me. It feels like he should be able to tell whether or not the battery's connected. I think that's the battery. I think it's connected. They said battery, and I latched the thing to the thing. If it's supposed to do anything else, I haven't found where. Maybe that or something. Maybe some of that nonsense is supposed to do something. Might be a little hard to tell, but hey, Important bit of progress has been made. Now I just need to figure out how the tree works exactly. That'll be interesting.